Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers analysis of their Week 4 loss, 27-17 to the Green Bay Packers. Pittsburgh falls to 1-3 on the season. Let's talk about what happened at Lambeau Field on Sunday evening. To sum up, this was really a game of missed opportunity. Pittsburgh certainly had their chances in this one, more so than I would say against the Bengals, where the offense really didn't even create any opportunities for themselves and those kinds of things. In this one, there were chances. There were, two big plays to Juju that were missed. You had Deontay Johnson, who, had gotten a first down, then run behind the marker that turns into 4th and 4. Then he false starts the next play. It's 4th and 9. Tomlin punts, and it was a bad decision. But that's another example of it. Obviously, you had the field goal block that looked good to me. I think that Hayden and Fitzpatrick are both on sides. That's negated. You had Mika Fitzpatrick dropping an interception, I think early in the first quarter, certainly in the first half of that one. That would have been a big play. So there were chances in this game for the Steelers to put up points and to get chunk plays. And Tomlin talked about it after the game, but I've discussed it over and over again. I probably sound like a broken record during the week on Twitter, on Steelers Depot, and in our videos that Pittsburgh needed to get big chunk splash plays. It was very much like 2019 when you had an offense that was clearly struggling and you had to get some big plays because you weren't going to be able to churn out the efficient 10, 15 play drives. And those chances existed today, but Ben was inaccurate. Ben was not good in this game. I'm sure some people could and would try to put some of the blame on Juju for that. And there's always an art between both guys can always do a better job, but I think I put it more on Ben and than Juju on those particular plays. But overall, Ben was poor in this one. The line was not a whole lot better in terms of pass pro, just super inaccurate. And so you weren't getting the chunk plays. You weren't staying. They were a little better on schedule. They were better on first down, I think, overall. But just some easy misses, some layups that have to get completed. And again, coaching's not elevating the players. Players not elevating the coaching, and so it's just everything kind of bad. But bottom line is there were chances for the Steelers tonight, and they just simply did not capitalize. In terms of the good of the offense, you had a really strong first drive of the game. Ben's deep ball touchdown, 45 yards to Deontay Johnson, a really beautiful pass and a good finish by Deontay. That was kind of the highlight of the offense, and everything went downhill from there as soon as they kind of got through that first opening script. I thought Najee played well. He's such a hard runner. The dude's fighting his tail off out there, and just some really tough circumstances and situations. Joe Haig, I thought, played a decent game at right tackle. Run game was a little bit better overall. Like I said, a bit better, bit of improvement on first down. But yeah, just not having the big calls and big moments. The fourth down calls are really head scratching. Fourth down's tough for obvious reasons, but this team does not seem to have any go-to plays. Any plays are super comfortable with running at this point, and it certainly shows. And that's related to a new OC. It's related to Ben's issues, obviously, and an offense line that's not doing well in most phases of the game right now. But just those are tough to watch for sure. And in those big moments, Pittsburgh's not able to come up with big plays to convert on third and fourth down. Defensively, it starts with the run defense. The run defense has been leaky the last 2 weeks. Time of possession issues can exist, and Pittsburgh didn't possess the ball a lot in this one. They had, I think, back-to-back drives in the first half where they had the ball for under a minute, so your defense in some tough, tired spots. And obviously, you're really feeling the absence of Tyson Alualu and Stephon Tuitt and guys like that. And so when you rotate in backups and you're playing with Isaiah Buggs, who's technically a starter now, but you get my point. Henry Mondo, Isaiah Loudermilk, guys like that. It looks like those guys are playing out there. And so the run defense was really shaky. Some chances to get guys in the backfield. It didn't happen. There were other times where the opposite was the issue, where Aaron Jones one play ran for like 15 yards before being touched. And so you're just not really either you're not winning at the point of attack or you're winning, but you're not getting the guy down. And he's bouncing runs and he's getting yak and plays that should not be made, plays that have not been made in the past. And so run defense has been a real problem, although it's not been a hit you in the face kind of problem the last 2 weeks. And it's keeping both the Bengals and the Packers on schedule and really letting them win in multiple ways. But of course, when you play the Packers, you play Aaron Rodgers, and you have to slow him down. And Pittsburgh did not do a good enough job of that on Sunday. I will give the Steelers credit; they do a nice job of being able to devise a plan to take away top weapons, at Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Stephon Diggs. And Adams not have a significant impact today. Certainly made his plays. He's going to against any team, no matter what your plan is. But he was not the reason why the Packers offense thrive in this one. But the problem is you take away that top guy, but other guys step up, and other guys have to do the job one on one when Adams or Waller's getting doubled, and those things aren't happening. And that was an issue. The quick game was really effective for Green Bay. They spread things out. They threw underneath. Rodgers, knew the pass rush could be an issue, so the ball was getting out of his hand really quickly in this one, and it's just tough to play a guy like that. And Pittsburgh's had to play more zone this year because of some of the young guys, a Trey Norwood, James Pierre, guys like that. And so Pittsburgh's been more of a man team. They've had better personnel in the past. And so when you're playing zone coverage against these really top elite quarterbacks, the Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady's of the world, they just pick you apart. And Rodgers certainly did that. There were some bright spots. Joe Sherbert had a nice game in coverage, but it's tough to sit back and play zone because those quarterbacks will just take a profit and just win time and time again. These super accurate, heady, intelligent quarterbacks, and Rodgers among the best in that regard. And so, they tried to play more Arthur Blunt in this game, who I thought had a nice game. They're keeping Cam Sutton on the outside more because they did not want Pierre on Devontae Adams, understandably so. But you sit back, you play zone, and you just kind of get that death by a thousand paper cuts. And Rodgers, in large respects, did that tonight. So Pittsburgh sits 1-3. Again, Steelers beating Steelers did not get the splash needed. That's going to be the MO going forward. The Steelers are 1-3. The rest of the AFC North is 3-1 right now. The Bengals, Browns, and Ravens all winning this week. So Pittsburgh's in the worst spot possible right now. Offensively, it's just really nothing there. It was, I guess, slightly better than last week, although last week was such a low bar to clear, but certainly not anywhere close to good enough. So I mean, it's just about getting right and just not beating yourself first, and that's been an issue this team has had since the Week 1 game against Buffalo, and really even in that Week 1 game, Pittsburgh's offense certainly had problems. So it's hard to be optimistic. We'll review the tape though, and we'll see what happened in this one. But yeah, a lot of Steelers beat Steelers in this one. They had a chance to be competitive in this game. They had a chance to win it, I think. But even putting the refs issues aside, which I know existed, um, they just kind of blew their chances, and that's how I define this game. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you guys did. We'll be recapping this one on Steelers Depot and on here on YouTube over the next couple of days. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.